We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Welcome to Finances, your home for all things financial, investment, money and lifestyle. Hosted and curated by the very talented team of certified financial planners, Burke Britton Financial Partners.
I think at Burke Britton, one of the key things for me that comes to mind is that we deal with clients across all age brackets and we get to know all of their different needs. So we've got clients who are in their late teens, in their early 20s, entering the workforce, right through to clients who are entering aged care at the back end of their financial and their lives. We like to connect to them, understand their individual needs and really who they are and what makes them tick, to give them the best advice and guidance around that, but also their emotional support and continuing to understand not just their needs but their family members around them.
I think we really try and develop our relationship with the key people in our clients' lives too, and as you said, just get a really good understanding of not only their current needs but future needs.
I think that connects out into the community as well, and Delta's probably better placed than I about our community engagements through charities, local organisations, and how we connect not just with our clients but all of their external partners as well.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Ben. We do a lot of advocacy work in the local community, so whether that be local charities that we support or organisations, whether that's giving them a platform through the podcast, some social media exposure, and really just try and bring about some attention to some really great organisations that exist not only here in Geelong, in the Shepparton region, and more broadly across Australia.
So I think obviously Peter's got a close connection with Kids Plus and Wombat's Wish. Delta's had a lot to do with Read the Play, as well as River's Gift herself. There's also sporting organisations that we've provided sponsorship to as well.
Yeah, there's a really long list. Geelong Mums, now called Our Village. There are some smaller organisations as well. And in the past, we'd actually asked our client and team members here to just give us an idea of some organisations that they might like to support as well.
Again, that connection piece with our clients has led us to a lot of those charities, some that we didn't even know existed as well, and making sure we invest our time and money in organisations that matter to them.
Yeah, and I really value being part of a business that actually allows us to spend time on supporting those other causes that are important to us as well.
It's not just purely a financial thing.
No, absolutely not.
I think for any new client coming on board, it's not about just hearing about their balance sheet and their income and their assets. It's about understanding their background, their history, what their goals and ambitions are, and slowing that process down, not speeding it up, understanding what really makes them tick and what really underlies their values as people, so that we can work with that and make sure they're paired with the right person in the business as well to work with them at the best level.
Yeah, sometimes, Ben, we describe it as financial planning being the wrong name for our profession. We call it lifestyle planning. So we really build relationships with our clients so we can understand what it is that they need or want to achieve in their lives. It's pretty easy for us to sort of come up with some strategies and advice, but we really have to listen and make sure we understand our clients, because we care for them and we want to get really good outcomes.
As cliche as that sounds, it's ultimately what makes our job so enjoyable and why we do it.
Yeah, so we've made a conscious effort to connect with our family members' extended family groupings, and that's allowed us to provide advice across lots of different generations within our family groupings, and again get a really broad understanding of not only our clients' immediate needs but things around maybe estate planning or when they're no longer here, or if they're wanting to help their children or grandchildren now secure their financial future.
For a lot of our clients, it's about going up and down that chain. So they might be looking after their parents entering care. At the same time, they're trying to assist their children, enter the property market, and they can have conflicting goals and also be extremely time and emotionally sort of spent through that. So again, connecting and understanding all of those pieces around them and getting to know and meet those people it's really enjoyable actually getting to do that.
Yeah, and I think one of the ways that we connect them is to ensure that any other needs they have are taken care of. So whether it's, an accountant for a piece of accounting work, a solicitor, a mortgage broker, we are always looking to connect our clients to other professionals to take care of all of their needs. Yeah, I think the way that we stand out as a business is in that we try and empower all of our team members to actually take ownership and responsibility in their little piece of the business. So, just fostering that personal growth through each of our team members, whether it's, upwards, sideways, whatever it might be that, they would like to achieve. So we do a fair bit of work in that space.
I think empowering everybody in the business to have relationships with the clients and take those calls and build those relationships. It's not just about the advisor and the client, it's about the whole back end team getting to understand their situation and trusting them to work with them and answer their questions and calm their concerns when required as well. So again, everyone is exposed to the clients because ultimately that's why we're here, and everyone gets the enjoyment of helping and dealing with people on a daily basis.
Yeah, connecting that why for our team members where maybe they're not generally face-to-face with clients just gives them a really good appreciation for whatever it is that they might be assisting that client with. For anyone that knows Peter, they know that he's been going to retire for about the last 10, 15 years and really that early foresight that Peter had in building a really strong team around him that he knew could succeed him, and as he has had to on a number of occasions with personal medical needs, step out of the business, and it's really seamless for our clients in the knowledge that there's somebody else there or a number of people here at Burke Britton that can look after their needs, and they already know them and have a relationship built.
I think not just having that, as someone is getting towards their retirement years, but having that all the way through, from a personal perspective, having, leave and going on an extended holiday or something like that. I don't have to worry about whether my clients are looked after or not. They don't have to worry about what I'm doing. They speak to anyone in the team and they know they're going to get consistency across the board, and their queries will be answered, whether it's me, Delta, Shay, Cindy, whoever it may be. Yeah,
the principle of cover and move, Ben.
Again, another important part of our connection to community is being able to pair with the likes of the Future Generation Committee and also the AMP Foundation to provide almost $1 million worth of funding towards primarily local charities, which we know are, as mentioned, connected to our clients and the people around us, which is something we certainly don't take for granted.
Yeah, and we've been fortunate enough to see a lot of the outcome of those donations and the benefit that's provided to those local charities and organisations. And I suppose in closing, we just wanted to reiterate how excited we are to be part of the Geelong Business Excellence Awards and be able to promote a little bit about what we do in the community.